What's up, everybody? Welcome to G.I.F.D Raw TV. Well, with all this crazy corona COVID-19, excuse me, that's going on right now, we're having lockdowns and competitions are being canceled, and of course, sports events are being canceled. Everything's being canceled. This video is specifically for those of you that are competitors in the NPC and the IFBB. Now, this is a horrible time, obviously, right? It's a negative time, has a negative impact on all of our lives. And I've seen a lot of people saying stuff like, well, I don't know if my show is going to be canceled. More than likely, many of the shows will be canceled. I don't know. It's right now, it's up to the promoters of the shows. However, if the whole entire country goes on lockdown, obviously, then it's not up to the promoters. The promoters have to shut down the shows. Now, I've already seen people go off their diets already the last couple of days. Say, fuck it, I'm done. And I kind of want to put this out there because this is kind of how I look at it and how I would actually go about it. Because I myself did have some issues and stuff when I was younger. I actually got sick a couple times during preps where I didn't think I'd make it. But if you stick it out through this, you're sticking to your diet, if you're training at home, whatever, even if you can't train at home, if you're sticking to your diet and you're staying lean with the guys of competing after all this blows over, because this will blow over. It will get past this, right? One of a few things are going to happen. Either one, the people that wanted to compete before will totally go off the rails while they're in lockdown and won't be ready to compete. So they're not going to be on stage, okay? Number two, some of the people may still decide to compete, although they decided they were going to loosen up a little bit while the quarantine was on. And they get on stage and they're not going to be as good a condition they could be, or they're not in good condition at all, but they still decide to compete anyways. And then there's going to be the person that decides to stay on their diet, do everything they can to maintain their condition, right? Not necessarily, if you can't get to a gym and train, do your body weight exercises. I have an actual workout that you can do with bands and stuff, which is not going to get you great results, as far as gains, but may help you maintain a little bit. Stays on the diet, continues to do cardio, even if you have to put a mask on and run around outside, around your house, you literally sticking to what you need to do. In the long run, that person's going to come out and step on stage and wind up being further ahead than the other people, okay? Because they're not going to stick to things. Now, as that happens, now what we're going to see is people winning shows that may not have otherwise won because they're going to be the best on that day because they stuck to things. So this very well could be your chance to outdo everyone else and literally walk away with that win, including pro cards. Many people that are shooting for pro cards, they're in the same boats as somebody doing a local or a regional show. So if they're kind of slacking off a little bit and you're not during this time, and you step on stage, that coveted pro card that so many people have dedicated their entire lives to that never got, maybe within your reach because you stuck to your plan, you stuck it out, you stayed strict, stuck to your formula, you showed discipline, and in the end, you outworked everybody else while they were slacking off. There is always a silver lining to the cloud. There's always a positive to the negative. So the negative is we're having a lot of our gyms shut down, shows are being canceled. However, this is not the promoters doing this. Promoters don't want to cancel. They don't want to lose money. They don't want to send you away when you've trained for 20 weeks for a show and just throw you out there. But they have no choice at a certain point. So that being said, if you're staying strict and you're staying on track and you're doing what you really love to do, which is bodybuilding anyways, that competition that may not take place right now will take place after this blows over, okay? Competitions are still going to take place. It's not like they're just going to disappear for the rest of the eternity. Those shows, whoever stuck to their shit and stuck to their guns and stayed disciplined, are going to do better at those shows and possibly win those pro cards. So be aware, guys, this is a delay. It's not an end to your dreams for this year's competing. It's a delay. And if you stay strict and stay on track, I myself used to get the flu or get sick many times during contest prep. And some people would actually throw in the towel and be like, oh, I got the flu, I can't compete, that's it. I can't go to the gym, I can't train for a few days, that's it. I would actually tighten up my diet even more and use that time when your body's sick and it's burning extra calories to get further ahead. So I'd be further ahead in my prep just from being sick. So when I got sick, I was like, yes, this is my time to get ahead. Rather than, lay on the couch and not do anything, I would still, if I didn't have the flu, wasn't spreading it and stuff, I'd still go to the gym. If not, I would train at home. At the time I had a home gym. So it definitely, benefits you to be positive and stay on track. And what are you going to do? You're going to sit there and get all sloppy again, go off your diet, fuck around, drink beers, eat chips, do whatever you do. And in the end, you didn't accomplish your goal for the year and you have to start over from scratch. It's much easier to try to maintain what you're doing now than completely blow it off, enjoy yourself for a little bit, then start from scratch all over again. That makes no fucking sense. I know some people are just going to throw in the towel now. Hey, it is what it is. But if you're one of those people that are like, what am I going to do? I don't want to throw in the towel. Stay the course best you can. Maintain your condition the best you can. When this is over, you dig down deep again. You get back in the gyms. Make sure the diet, that's the most important thing right now. In these times when you're locked down, the diet. Controlling your diet and your macros will control your physique. It's not necessarily about the exercise right now. Whatever you deflate with, you can re-inflate by going back to the gym, putting the stimulus of training back in your body, and then growing again. Even if you came into the contest a few pounds lighter after this whole thing, but in condition, you're still going to beat the heavier guys and the bigger girls because you're in condition. It's going to be about conditioning. You know, and everybody should, in my personal opinion, stay in shape year round. You shouldn't be blowing up and shrinking down. I used to do that stuff. It's not good for the body. It's not good for your competition season. It's harder to diet down after gaining a bunch of fat than it is to maintain that leanness year round and just take 10 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever and step into a show. So be aware, guys, negative times are here. Doesn't need to stay negative. Positive twist on it. You can wind up placing higher than you normally would and beating people you normally would. If you stay on track and they don't, many people are not going to stay on track. So you be the one that stays on track. You be the one that walks away with that title. You be the one that walks away accomplishing your goal despite this COVID-19 thing that's going around. Fuck COVID-19. Fuck the stupid virus. Stick to your guns. And in the end, this will all be a distant memory, but you will have that placing that you deserve, that you worked on for so long. Just my thoughts, guys. BicepTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. But to fight by documents the blog. It's COVID-19, but stay on track, Bicep, and we are out.